Hey guys, what's up? This is Ron here, and in this King of Fighters All-Star video guys, I'm going to form an overview of the August update that took place in the month of August. And as we know that a lot of things has been changed, but are these changes actually helping us or not? We're trying to find this answer to this question in this video, my friends, and I'm going to actually show you a list of pros and cons of these August updates so we can finally form an idea that how this August update is and how it is actually helping us players. And I'll be stepping down from my role as a YouTuber, and I'll think and judge all of these aspects from as a general player's point of view who loves King of Fighters All-Star and who wants to enjoy the game. So make sure you watch this video till the end to know all the things that you are going to discuss and form your own opinion about the game and what is actually going on. Is netmarble failing us or not? We need to know these things, my friends. So let's get into our topic, and before we go ahead, please guys, give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already, my friends. So hell yeah, let's start with the good side, right? Rise and shine, my friends. And first I think that I'm going to talk about is rubies, because till now ruby is the most important currency in the game, and actually it depends that whether we are getting more rubies or less rubies. This is a big question, and if we analyze this, previously in our daily missions before the August update, you were getting just 100 rubies. Now we are getting this 100 ruby from here, 150 rubies from here, 150 rupee guaranteed every day. And besides, we are getting these gray boxes right here. As you can see, these boxes can also give you rubies, soul tokens and all those things. And also, there's a nice addition in this weekly mission which was not there before the August update, and they actually added a ton of rubies out here. See my friends, 100 rubies, once again 300 rubies. So by the end of the day you are getting, by the end of the week you're getting 400 rubies, and every day you're getting 150 rubies. So that's a massive ruby bump, and previously we were just having 100 rubies every day. So that's a massive upgrade, I would say. Next thing I'm going to point out this character right here. She came as a free character, and she was a part of the Dead or Alive collaboration, which was itself a part of the August update. And we got these free characters. All of us got this at least at 3-star, or most of us got her at 5-star. And getting a 5-star SS character for free, that was freaking unimaginable before the August update or in the previous months. Especially when I started playing the game, this was beyond imagination, my friends. But now we got this character, we got this character's free imprint stones, we got a great character. She is not an average character, and you know guys, she deals damage like a truck. I mean, she hits like a truck, my friends. So great addition to the game, my friends. And actually there are a lot more free characters who are added to the game who are top quality characters. For example, look at these BS units right here. BS Maxima, BS Zero and BS Ignis. Especially BS Ignis will be one of those characters who is going to be a certain meta character. And these characters are not normal face characters. And so far we got, previously before the August update, we got gold border characters from these Epic Quest episode 0 and 1. And instead now we are getting not face but BS characters. Oh my goodness. Can you guys see the gap? Can you guys see the bump we are getting? Gold border character versus BS character. I mean, that's nuts, my friends. Totally nuts. And yeah, of course, the process will be a long one to get the memories of these characters to actually awaken them. But then again, my friends, they are for free. free BS character, my friends. We couldn't even dream about these things when those Boss Syndrome Volume 1 or 2 were releasing. People were went crazy with their rubies and money. Now we are getting these top-notch characters for free, and just for information, this character is compared to SSQ. I mean, he is somewhat stronger, even stronger than SSQ. So if you are someone who don't have SSQ, don't cry much, my friend, because you are getting actually a free character who will be stronger than SSQ. And having such a strong character for free, getting the memory for free, getting the special card for free, I mean, I don't know what to say. Man. I would give this thing 10 out of 10. Big move, netmarble. Amazing. Next, I'd like to talk about the Absolute War. And previously we had Infinite Fight, where we actually had a lot of rubies, and we are having the same amount of rubies in the Absolute War as well. But besides, we are having these amazing stat buff options where we can actually increase our favorite character stats at will, and that is not even RNG. You can actually pick the favorite character color, favorite color of your character, and then you can actually pick your favorite stat. For example, if you can see that I actually increased the attack of my blue fighters, so I don't need HP, so I didn't even touch HP at all. And I don't need much of defense, so I didn't touch defense. I loved attack, I love penetration, so I am working on it. So they're actually giving us a lot of freedom along with this thing, and this thing itself actually is a game changer, my friends. Beside those rubies, we are actually having this fame system, which actually gives the character a lot of buffs, CPs, and strength, and that actually helps you to clear the game modes even in easier ways, and it actually brings more fun to the game, right, my friends? Previously, a lot of players were struggling with guilds. Now I can see that they are doing easily guild clears. It is pretty much evident, my friends, and so helpful for free-to-play players to increase the stats of their existing characters. I mean, that's something really big. Next, the August update actually brought a brilliant option that is known as Transcend battle cards, which actually allows you to use your useless, or there are some ton of cards you have in your inventory that you don't use, but now you can actually put them into a good use by transcending these type of cards after reaching certain levels. And actually you can get a lot of benefits. Firstly, you will get immense amount of CPs, then you will get this type of bonus effects, and though these are RNG, but this process is totally free, my friends. And the thing is, previously we had a ton of cards left in our inventory useless, but now we are finding a great way to use those useless cards and awaken our powerful cards, and that is dope, my friends. That is really amazing. And these type of options are totally free, and you don't have to pay anything to do it, and it actually allows to customize your character. I mean, these things are really going complex, and I mean, a lot of customization things are coming, and which is going to be really interesting for the geeks and players who really love to dig deep into things, my friends. So I mean, I cannot appreciate this option enough, but lot of people are actually getting pissed because these random effects. But why so hurry, my friends? Take your time and wait for the right effect. It will give you more fun. I am telling you, don't get impatient with the updates. Just take your time, and the game wants you to take your time, because if you get everything at once, I mean, characters, memories, effect, everything within 2 or 3 days, trust me, my friends, you will get bored within a game, within a week at best. You will get bored. You must get bored. So don't get frustrated if you are getting random effect. Just these things are here to stay, and just go ahead with it and enjoy the game, my friends. Next, I'm going to talk about this amazing addition of chapter fight, which came instead of a game mode which was previously known as rite of passage, which actually gave us nothing, and people really never played that game mode at all. Now this chapter fight, which came instead of rite of passage, is giving us materials to craft imprint stones. I mean star and moon imprint stones, which itself is another great addition in the August update. And after the August update, we can actually add star and moon imprint stones to our characters, and previously we had only just 3 imprint stones. And beside those imprint stone crafting materials, this chapter of fight actually gives you a lot of rubies whenever you clear each 5 chapters. For example, you clear chapter 5, you get 100 rubies. You clear chapter 10, you get another 100 rubies, and so on and so on. So amazing in terms of benefits and rewards. When we got nothing in rite of passage, now we are getting rubies from here, and all these imprint stone crafting materials, the star and moon imprint stone crafting materials, we can get from this chapter of fight, and all are for free, my friends. Amazing stuff. And as you guys know that this star and moon imprint stone actually itself is a game changer, and it bumped the CP and the strength of the characters to great extent, and they made our characters really powerful. And though there's certain thing that these things are RNG, but then again, once again, I would advise you to have patience. Just play your game, and at some point you will get the most appropriate stones. Then you will feel the real pleasure, my friends. And I haven't got much of good imprint stones yet, but still I'm waiting eagerly. And that is the most interesting and funny part about the game, waiting for something really good to happen. Next major thing that I'm going to talk about is they added the salvage system to the imprint stones. Now this might not sound something big to new and intermediate players who don't really have a lot of imprint stones, but go ahead and just ask those veterans. They know the pain. They have their inventory full of useless imprint stones, and they didn't really know how to use it. They had to just sell it for gold. For example, I remember Forgo was complaining about this in his earlier videos, that he didn't really have anything to do with this imprint stone rather than selling them for some golds. And you know that how rare are these imprint stone and how hard you have to work to get them in the guilds. But in the end, you were just selling them. But now you can actually salvage this type of imprint stones, these gold imprint stones right here, silver imprint stones, or any other imprint stones. You can actually salvage them, and by salvaging them you will be getting one of those star and moon imprint stone crafting item, that is this imprint stone shard, and you will be getting these things for free. And I believe that all of you have a lot of useless imprint stones like HP or blah blah blah. Go ahead and salvage them and get this material, my friends. So this is a kind of great thing to make us recycle and reuse the items that we already have useless in our inventory. We are reusing our cards, we are reusing our imprint stones. So amazing. I mean, we are salvaging them and getting certain benefits. So this is great mechanism, my friends. Now, before I move on to the con part or the bad part of the August update, I would like to just briefly talk about these friendship points that they talked about a lot, but actually I'm not really happy with that, because the friendship point actually doesn't give you much at all. So it was same useless as before, but maybe you can get lucky and get some 1 or 2 souls after summoning 2000 friendship points or so. So that's kind of I don't really think that it's worthy. But one thing is nice about it, that they kind of added certain game stages in, for example, in the card dungeon right here. Oh, come on. You think these things happen. They are adding these new tires, and previously we were having this 7 tire, but now they have added 8, 9 and 10 tires. So go ahead and play those tires, get those free rubies, and why not? So let's move on to the darker side right now, my friend. It's time to get really dark, because there are certain things that came along with this August update that is not really acceptable or friendly at all. Let's start with those parts now. And the first thing I'm going to talk about is the special signature memory conversion that came along with this update, and looks like this sort of thing will stay whenever we are getting those limited banners. This is a new edition, but look at this. We need 3 character memories to combine one generic memory. I don't really find any plausible explanation, or I cannot justify this sort of event or this sort of item, because we all know that the crazy drop rates people are experiencing in the special signature volume 3, and with that type of crazy drop rate that people are spending thousands and thousands and rubies and they are getting nothing, how can netmarble expect us to spend our character memories, 3 character memories, to get just one generic SS memory? I mean, I don't know who really thought about this, who really gave this idea, but thank goodness I am done with this, and I'm never going to use that sort of options ever. That's a big fail, and I would give 0 out of 10 about this memory conversion process. Now next thing I'm going to talk about, which actually hampers a lot of us, especially free-to-play players. Previously we got these coins when we played that infinite battle. Now we play absolute war, but we don't really get these coins, and actually we were allowed to buy these fighter summon ticket with all those face characters right here, and now we cannot do it. So this is a kind of a downside of this update. And of course we are allowed to buy these capsules, these APs, some little useful stuffs that actually can help you. So they did remove this. I think they should have kept this. Now another thing that I'm going to talk about, that they took away these 100 championship points that we previously got for playing championship at least once or twice a day, at least once a day, and you will get those 100 coins, and we were able to buy APs and maybe some souls from here. But now you are not getting those 100 coins every day, so that's a downside, of course. But not too much really, we can really ignore this stuff. But most importantly, I'm going to talk about is what is more seriously wrong is they kind of removed the absolute war or infinite fight. Previously it was known as infinite fight, now it is known as absolute war, and they kind of removed this thing totally from the daily task. And I know it can be be a problematic process when you remove this type of important game modes from the daily task, and people who are actually not really free and they have a day's work to do, they have stuff to deal with, they have a chance to forget to play this type of game modes. And we all know that absolute war is the best rewarding game mode right now in terms of rubies, and by removing this important game mode from the daily section makes no sense to me. And it kind of feels to me that netmarble kind of wants us to miss this game mode and don't play this game mode, because this game mode will give you the most amount of rubies. Yes, my friends, otherwise I don't see any reason, because if you go ahead and see that actually there are some useless game modes added here. For example, this one right here that says play the fighter advent dungeon 3 times. Previously we had to play just one, but now we have to play this useless, completely useless waste of AP game mode for 3 times no matter what, because we have to complete our daily tasks, right? Now you are adding these sort of useless missions, you are removing useful missions like absolute war. This makes less sense to me. And not only the absolute war, but they have also removed, let me just show you my friends, this important mission which was a part of our daily missions, and they removed this from the daily section. And this mission actually gives you a lot of rewards if you play it every day, and every day you are allowed to play it only 3 times. So missing this out would be a big mistake. And actually there's a high chance to miss this out, as this is not present in daily tasks. I mean, think about a busy guy who has his works to do every day. He just has a limited time to play this game. He just comes quickly, does his daily, and maybe do some guild and get back to his work, or maybe rest himself, because he is a busy person, but still he's playing the game. But now netmarble is removing this sort of important and rewarding game modes from our daily sections, which is kind of awkward, but they have added kind of useless things right here. As you can see that there are kind of game modes here which we can ignore, which are needless. And some people may say that yes, this is made to save our times, but no my friends, I don't really think so, because they added this team relay challenges here. And you know that this boss, it takes a long time to beat him. So this is not in a way to save time, but just to keep us in some way to keep us away from those game modes. Maybe if you forget to play Absolute War for 2 or 3 days, come on man, you are missing a ton of rubies out here. But if you miss one of those useless game modes, it doesn't really matter. Even if you miss out this team relay dungeon, it doesn't really matter. Even if you miss out this fighter advent dungeon, it doesn't really matter, because they gave you nothing. Of course this boss gives you a lot of things, but if you miss this, it is not a big problem. But if you miss Absolute War, it's a big problem in terms of your weekly ruby earning. And if you miss this advent dungeon boss here, this is a big problem, because every day you are allowed to play this only 3 times, and you can actually get confirmed rewards from here. So though I think that the adding of this team relay challenge is okay, I have no problem with it, because we have to play this anyways every day. So it's a good addition. But removing Absolute War and adding this fighter advent dungeon 3 times is a big thumbs down, my friends. So that was the overview of the August update, and I tried to break these things down in that pros and cons, and actually in terms of benefits. And what I saw that actually we got a lot of benefit from this August update, and this would be my honest verdict, my friends, because first of all, we are getting more rubies. Secondly, we are getting chances to make our characters more stronger. I mean, we are getting chances to get new characters with rubies, and we are getting chances to make our existing characters stronger. So these 2 main focus, if we see this from a bigger point of view, then this is definitely rewarding. This is definitely something that is making the game a better and more enjoyable with time. But of course, you should let me know in the comments that what you think personally about these updates, and what are the things that you're enjoying, what are the things that you're hating, if this game is adding stress to you or not. Let me know in the comments, and I would like to respond them personally, because this is going to be really important. And I actually have some suggestions that actually netmarble should have applied, and first of them would be the reduction or the reducing these guild tasks right here. See how many we have them. And from this sort of menu, it is kind of hard to go through this guild again and again, and it's a kind of a daunting process. and so they should actually reduce the guild task. And once again, let me just go to the challenge dungeon and team relay dungeon, and a lot of players actually paid this boss due to this excess increase of CP and character stats from those Absolute War and Star and Moon in Princeton. A lot of players actually bet this boss, every boss, and now who bet this boss already have to play this boss again and again every day. And I think Netmarble should add some sort of a skip ticket for those who completed this boss for the first time fully, so they just don't have to fight this boss again and again every day to get the same rewards again and again. So that in that way I think it will be a time saver for everyone. So let me know in the comments, guys, what you think about this whole thing, what you think about the updates, and hope to see you guys soon in some other updates. And that was my overall overview of this August update. See you guys soon, and peace out.